The Astra Malorum boss fight is now easier than ever, and today I'm gonna show you exactly why. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's get this. Alright guys, here we are ready for the boss fight, and today I'm gonna show you how easy beating the Calteris actually is. We're gonna use probably one of the best weapons against the boss. These are the Kogot in Akimbo. The Akimbo, of course, it's a prestige attachment. It's pretty good without, but with the Akimbo mode, it's just like absolutely disgusting how good this weapon is against the boss. But that is not all, because I'm pretty sure you've seen this SMG before, because you have to put certain augments to make it even better. So before we go into the boss fight, let's go a bit over the loadout and augments we're gonna use. Alright, when it comes to the loadout, of course, the most important attachment is going to be the Akimbo stock that you get for prestiging the weapon. After that, you want to have the rapid fire attachment. It's gonna increase the recoil quite a bit, but this thing is like the highest DPS in the game at the moment. For the extended magazine, you want to use the biggest one possible if you have it unlocked. If you don't, of course, the 40 round mag is just as good. Then you want to use the headshot barrel. This will increase the critical damage you can do. And of course, I like using the monolithic suppressor because it helps a bit with bullet velocity, recoil control, and it drops extra salvage. Everything else is personal preference, but this is everything I use. One more thing, laser, definitely use the steady aim laser to improve the hipfire accuracy as much as possible. Now let's move very quickly to the augments because there's some pretty important ones here. Of course, for quick revive, you want to use equivalent exchange and have with you a pistol to revive yourself faster, or a ray gun. For Juggernaut, I like probiotic with hardened plates and durable plates, but you can definitely use turtle shell if you like that more with hardened plates or durable plates, any of the two. But when it comes to stamina, make sure you guys use the new guns up major augment. You can fire while sprinting, and because you have Akimbo, you don't need to ADS or that kind of stuff, and you're just gonna zoom across the map while shooting and kind of dodge the attacks and all that kind of stuff. Very, very good one with, I like quarterback and hot foot. And then for Deadshot Daiquiri, make sure you guys use Deadhead to increase the critical damage even more. Don't use anything else here. And of course, Dead Break and Dead Draw. Dead Draw reduces the hipfire spread, and this works with Akimbo as well, so you definitely want to have this one to have better accuracy with that Akimbo. For double tap, of course, I'll go with double impact to do more damage every other shot on the critical, and double tap to increase the fire rate even more, and double or nothing, but you can definitely take up double time to put double caliber, for example. When it comes to field upgrades, of course, I'm going to use Ether Shot with extra charge and extension. If you don't have both of them available, just use extra charge, and of course I have group shot in case you guys are playing with a team. And lastly, if you have everything researched for Shatter Blast when it comes to ammo mods, make sure you guys put Blast Through. This will increase your damage you do to armor, and it's going to help you break the armor on the boss fight even faster. Unfortunately, I don't have this unlocked, so I'm not going to have it in the video, but basically you can make the boss fight even easier with this. But even though having the Shatter Blast on your weapon, it's actually pretty darn good. But this is everything when it comes to loadout, augments, and stuff like that. Let's get into the boss fight now. Alright guys, now that's out of the way, let's actually get this boss fight started and show you how fast you can take this down. The first phase, of course, we're gonna do our usual strat. We're gonna try to sit up here as much as we can, and of course use the wonder weapon mainly because, well, it has infinite ammo and you don't want to spend a lot of like essence on gobblegums. You don't want to spend like a lot of essence on ammo and stuff like that, so definitely just use the wonder weapon. You're gonna have it nonetheless because you need it for the Easter egg. And just try to sit up here as much as you can if you want to pass this phase a lot faster. From what I've seen, these are the fastest spawns if you sit up on this platform right here where the brain is, and you can also be right next to the machine to shoot the laser and everything. Of course, when it comes to gobblegums, I do recommend having with you maybe a shields up and a power keg, because shields up you might want to use it in the last phase because there's not that many armor drops in this boss fight for some reason. So shields up will just give you full plates and also will make the plates a bit tougher to break, so they will last a bit longer. And of course a power keg in case you run out of like Ether Shot or Toxic Growth Toxin. It's a pretty good ammo mod to use, but it doesn't always work. Like you can put Toxic Growth on the floor and then make the boss go through it, and it actually slows the boss down so you can do like a lot of damage while she stands still. But it doesn't always work, so for me, Ether Shot is always like the best choice. Become invisible, get out of the way in case you get cornered or something, is like always the goated field upgrade. But now we're just gonna do this. We're almost filled the first laser. Like I really feel like this phase takes a bit too long. Like it should have been a bit faster, especially if you're playing in squads. Like on that last phase where you have to like field both lasers. Oof, that takes a whole lot of time. But we're getting quite a few armor drops, which is nice. I try to like not use armor at all. Of course, I do have armormatic on my Vulture Age just because he's like the greatest augment in the game, and I swear, I love that thing. And also try to have with you when you go to the boss fight, try to have with you quite a bit of cash, because this weapon might run out of ammo quite a bit because it shoots extremely fast. So you might need to buy ammo in the later phases, and in case you run out of ammo or armor in the last phase, for example, you can always come to the wall by right here and buy armor of the wall. It's not gonna give you like reserve armor as well, it's only gonna give you your full armor on, but you know, having armor on is definitely better than not having armor on. So if you have a shit ton of cash, do it. There we go. Second laser is almost filled. Oh, she threw the rocks to the worst place possible. I'm gonna try to jump up and down, take less damage. There we go, we're good. Also, I'm using a Jaeger 45 as a backup pistol. It's only packed to purple, but in case I go down, I can just use that to like get myself back up. I always recommend people to have a ray gun or a pistol, because most likely you are gonna have equivalent exchange. And quick tip, please use that ray gun or pistol, whatever you want to use for equivalent exchange, in your first or second slot. Do not put it in the mule kick slot, because most of the time you're gonna lose it. When you go down, you lose mule kick, and it's gonna drop the weapon on the floor, and it's gonna give you the default pistol. So you really want to use it in the first or second slot. I usually have my wonder weapon in the third slot, and then I just revive and pick it back up. Right, I think I'm gonna move a bit downstairs because I don't want her to shoot rocks up there again. There we go, she's gonna shoot them down here now. Like, I want that platform up there to be clear. Alright, 2/3 are done. Let's keep going. We got a lot of money as well, and we haven't used any from our actual weapons, which is nice. There we go. Very nice. It is done. Let's shoot the laser very fast. She didn't even have time to puke all over the arena. Very good. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. That is so cool. I don't have the biggest extending mag for this weapon, unfortunately, but at least I have a faster reload, so it's a good trade-off, I guess. I love the way this looks. Oh my god, I was sitting in the fire. Alright. Look at the damage we're doing to the armor and how fast we're doing it. Also, please let me know in the comments, like, your thoughts about this. Do you think she has aimbot with the rocks? I can never escape those rocks. Alright, there we go. Crit spot opened. What? Oh my god. Alright, phase is done. We gotta buy ammo though. Jeez. That was ridiculous. What was that? I think that was faster than the M10 Breacher, not gonna lie. Breacher is more satisfying to use because it's a shotgun, pump action, I love those things. But holy crap. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, let's do it again now. Also, I never tried this on the boss. I wanna see if it like does any damage. No, don't move. He's doing like 6 point something K damage. Round slam, of course, jump whenever she does that. Oh my god, the fire rate is disgusting on this gun. Let's try and break that armor. I think now it's gonna be a shoulder if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you just go through ammo like crazy. I'm gonna have to buy ammo again. There we go, shoulders opened. Thank you, Mimic, for ruining all the fun as always. Man, out of all the types of elites and everything, why do we always get Mimics? Oh my god! Yeah, they nerf my damage. Like, they literally nerf my damage. Look at that, I'm barely doing anything anymore. Ow. Now we gotta, like, chill for a moment. for this thing to come back, kind of. Look at that, we're barely doing like 90 damage with the one drop on. I hate when this happens. And I've seen it happen a bit too often. I'm gonna buy some armor of the wall. I didn't buy armor of the wall, sure. There's some armor here. Slide out of the way. Alright, we're back, we're back. Damage is the full. Oh my god. Please don't knock me, please don't knock me. They nerfed it again. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with this? I think they don't want you to beat the boss too fast. I think that's why they're doing this, to be fair. Which, I understand, but at the same time, it's just kind of lame. There we go. Goodbye. Alright, one more phase. I'm gonna buy armor of the wall. I have a lot of money, I can do that. And then I'm gonna refill on ammo. Even though we're gonna get Vaterian's Blessing, I'm gonna refill on ammo just because. Alright, go there. Zombies! I hate how slow everything is on Mars. Let's get a nice thumbnail right here. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's take Vaterian's Blessing when she comes back. There we go. Now we're gonna have infinite reserve ammo. Now what I like to do is have those purple rocks be thrown somewhere in the same spot, basically, because she's gonna throw 3 really fast. And I like having those in the same place, so I can have a bigger part of the arena, like, for myself, kind of. Like, run around and stuff. Holy crit spot opened. This is disgusting. And I got yeeted across the map. Literally yeeted. We have a bit of a problem now. That's the problem we have. I don't like this. There we go, we're back up. Oh my god, thank god. I forgot to use my shields up, man. I was way too, like, happy about... Oh my... Yeah, doesn't matter. It's done. Rookie mistakes, guys. Rookie mistakes. That was the fastest boss fight I've ever seen. It could have been even faster if they didn't nerf my damage. And if I didn't go down like an idiot. But yeah, this thing is kind of ridiculous. It has quite a bit of range as well. So definitely use this thing until they nerf it. Like, they might actually nerf this thing. It's ridiculous. And now, of course, if I hit continue, I'm gonna have the dumbest voice lines possible. Like, who designed this? Excuse you, what? Absolutely crazy. Anyways, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe for more content, let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and I'll catch you guys soon. Definitely try out the Cog God in Akimbo, because this thing is disgusting. Alright, bye-bye.